everyone, I welcome you all to this lesson. Today I am going to discuss Merchant of Venice, Act-3, Scene-5, which is written by William Shakespeare. And the scene takes place at Belmont in Portia's garden. So here I begin. And before that, let me ask you, have you subscribed to my channel? If you haven't subscribed up till now, then please do. And watch the video till end. And press the like button if you have liked my video. So here I begin. So now let us start with Act 3, Scene 5. This scene takes place at Belmont and a garden leading to Portia's house. Enter Lancelot and Jessica. See, Jessica, Lancelot and Lorenzo. They are all at Belmont. Lancelot: Yes, Turby. Look you, the sins of the father are to be laid upon the children. Therefore, I promise you, I fear you. I was always playing with you, and so now I speak my agitation on that matter. Therefore, be of good cheer, for truly I think you are damned. So, now, Lancelot and Jessica, since Lancelot used to work in Jessica's house, they are quite friendly. Jessica called him a merry devil. Remember? So, they are quite frank and friendly to each other. So, Lancelot is teasing Jessica. He is telling, yes, it has been seen that children are punished for the sin committed by their father. So I promise you, I will fear you. So I promise you, I am afraid of what might take place with you. I was always playing with you, means I was always frank with you and always spoke to you my mind. So I am also now telling you about my mind. Actually, it should not be agitation. He has been mistaken. You know Lancelot. He is in the habit of mixing up words. So he means to say cogitation or thought. So I want to tell you my thought in this matter. Therefore, be of good cheer, for truly I think you are damned. So be happy, because I think you are damned. So when someone is damned, then why should he be happy? So this is Lancelot. Jessica: I shall be saved by my husband. He hath made me a Christian. So Jessica doesn't get angry. She says she rather enjoys it and says, my husband is there to save me. Why? Because he has made me a Christian. So I don't remain Shylock's daughter anymore. And now Jessica is Lorenzo's wife and a Christian. So Lancelot says, truly, the more to blame we were Christians now before, even as many as could well live one by another. This making of Christian will raise the price of hogs. If we all grow to be a pork eater, we shall not shortly have a rasher on the coal for money. So now Lancelot teases Jessica and says that he will have to be blamed all the more because already we are so many Christians. We don't need to make any more Christians and now any more new Christians. If people are converted to Christianity, it will raise the price of hogs. That means the price of pigs, the cost of pigs will become more expensive. And a time will come when we will be unable to get any money, unable to get even a small price of bacon to cook on the fire. That means Converting to Christianity will raise the number of Christians, and as such, there will be so many Christians. The time will come when meat will become so expensive that a small price of meat, a small piece of meat, would be difficult to buy. Enter Lorenzo. So Jessica, like a children, when they quarrel, then they say no, that I will tell to my mom, I will tell to my dad. So in the same manner, she is telling Lancelot that she will tell to her husband. Jessica, I will tell my husband, Lancelot. What do you say? What do you say? Here he comes. So Lancelot, I am going to complain to my husband about what you have told to me right now. What you are saying. Just see, he is coming. So Lorenzo comes and sees Jessica and Lancelot standing close to each other and talking. So he knows that they are very good friends. He is just teasing her. He is not a suspicious husband. So he says, I shall grow jealous if you, shortly, Lancelot, if you does get my wife into the corner. So Lancelot, soon I will grow jealous of you. If you take my wife into the corner. So what does Jessica has to say to this? So in a very light manner, she assures him, nay, you need not for all, Lorenzo. Lancelot and I are out. He tells me flatly, there is no mercy for me in heaven because I am Jew's daughter. And he says, you are no good member of the Commonwealth, for in converting Jews to Christian, you are raising the price of pork. So Jessica assures Lorenzo, don't worry. Lancelot and I have just quarreled, and he has told me clearly that I don't have any chance of going to heaven because I am Jew's daughter and Shylock's daughter, and he also blames you. He says that you are not a good member of Christian's community of the Commonwealth because you have converted me to Christianity, and as such you have raised the price of pork. So after this, there are 3 lines which have been cut from the ICSE syllabus. Only last lines of Lorenzo's speech is there. Go in, Sarah, bid them prepare for dinner. So he orders Lancelot, but he speaks a wrong line. He says, bid them prepare for dinner. That means tell them get ready for dinner. But he means to say tell them to prepare dinner. But he says tell them to get ready for dinner, means as if to eat dinner. So Lancelot is a clever man. He catches the mistakes. So what does he say? That is, done, sir, they have all stomachs. So they are ready, they are already prepared, sir, for their dinner. They all have an appetite. So Lorenzo understands his mistakes and he says, goodly Lord, what a wit snapper are you. Then bid them prepare dinner. So Lorenzo says, you are such a witty fellow. Okay, now tell them to prepare dinner, to make dinner ready. So Lancelot says, that is done, sir. Only cover is the word. Yes, sir, that has already been done. Cover the table means to put the food on the table. So he says, only putting the food on the table is needed. So Lorenzo says, will you cover them, sir? Again he catches Lorenzo. So Lorenzo says, will you cover them, sir? That means Lancelot should cover the table with food. But Lancelot deliberately takes it in the other sense. In this sense, cover means covering the head. Covering the head with a cap or hat is not done when you are standing in front of a superior. So Lancelot takes it in that sense, deliberately, only to tease Lorenzo, and he says, "No, not so, sir, neither. I know my duty. So, no, I cannot cover myself. I can't cover my head. I know my duty." That means he is a subordinate to Lorenzo. So, how can he cover his head and stand in front of him? So, Lorenzo is really exasperated. So, he says, "Yet more quarreling. With occasion, wilt thou show the whole wealth of thy wit in an instant? I pray thee, understand a plain man in his plain meaning. Go to thy fellow, bid them cover the table, serve in meat, and we will come to dinner." So he says that, still you are arguing about in a witty manner? Are you going to show all your wit in one single moment? So please understand me. I am a plain man and I am speaking in a plain language. Go to the other servants, tell them to spread the food on the table. Carry the meat and we will come to dinner. Again, Lancelot will deliberately confuse Lorenzo and mix up everything. For the table serve, it shall be served. For the meat serve, it shall be covered for your coming into dinner. Sir, why? Let it be as humorous and conceit shall govern. But Lorenzo had said that, serve meat and cover the table. But Lancelot is telling, for the table, sir, it shall be served. For the meat, sir, it shall be covered. For you are coming into the dinner. Why? Let it be as humor and conceits shall go on. So yes, sir, we will carry in the table. No, Lorenzo had not said anything wrong this time. He had said, bring in the meat and cover the table. But he is telling, we will carry in the table and spread the meat. And your coming to dinner, let it be according to your wishes and inclinations. And so he leaves. Lorenzo is really impressed and he says, oh dear, description how his words are suited. The fool hath planted in his memory an army of good words, and I do not know a many fools that stand in better place, garnished like him. So he says that Lancelot, that for a tricky word, defy the matter. So Lorenzo is very impressed and he says, oh my God, what a discretion! How nicely, how cleverly he chooses the words. He calls Lorenzo a fool. Don't think fool means a foolish person or a foolish fellow. In Shakespeare's time, fool was considered to be, or fool was supposed to be, or in his drama, fool was supposed to be the most intelligent person who made fool of other rather than gesture. So he calls Lorenzo a fool who has got a good amount of words or to his vocabulary, and he says that he knows many fools who enjoys a much higher position, that they have a similar style means they have a similar stock like Lancelot, but they are enjoying a higher position, and these people will deliberately ignore the meaning because they have provided another double meaning like Lancelot did here. And then he asks, how cherished thou, Jessica, and now good sweet, and now good sweet, say thy opinion. Jessica, now how are you? And now good sweet, say thy opinion. How dost thou like the Lord Bassanio's wife? And then he asks Jessica's opinion about Portia, Lord Bassanio's wife. So Jessica says, post all expressing, past all expressing. That means can't find any appropriate word to express my feeling for Portia. It is very meet the Lord Bassanio lives an upright life. So it is very desirable or it is very necessary that Lord Bassanio should lead a very upright life. No flirting, nothing. He should be leading a very true life. Why? For having such a blessing in his lady, he finds the joys of heaven here on earth. So having a wife like Portia is like enjoying the pleasure of heaven on earth. And if on earth he do not merit it, in reason he should never come to heaven. And if he does not merit it, while he is on earth, he should never come to heaven. That means if he does not value her and play false to her, then he should never go to heaven. Why? If two gods should play one heavenly match, very important, this portion means many times it comes in your exam. Why? If two gods should play one heavenly match, this part is very important, children. Keep it in mind. And on the wager lay two earthly women, and Portia won. There must be something else, pawned with the other, and for the poor rude world, hath not her fellow. So she is telling that if two gods went to play a game where you need to put a wager like, if I choose, I will give you 50 rupees, and if you lose, you give me 50 rupees. This is a wager. So if one of the god puts Portia as a wager, then the other god, he cannot just put any lady. He has to put something along with this lady, because both the wagers will be of equal value, and Portia is unparalleled. So now lady can be equal to her. So with the lady, something else has to be found. If two gods play wager, and one of them put Portia as a debt. So Lorenzo says, even such a husband hast thou of me, as she is for a wife. So Lorenzo is teasing Jessica and telling, yes, Jessica, you have a husband similar to Portia. That means Portia is unparalleled, and as a husband, I am unparalleled. To this Jessica says, nay, but ask my opinion too of that. So yes, but you should also ask me. So Lorenzo says, I will anon first. Let us go to dinner. Yes, I will consult you soon, but first let us go and have dinner. To this Jessica says, nay, let me praise you while I have a stomach. No, let me praise you first, so long as I have the wish or the inclination to please you. So Lorenzo says, no, pray thee, let it serve on the table for the table talk. Then now summer thou speakest among other things, I shall digest. So he says that, don't say it now, let it wait for the dinner table. While we are having dinner, you can speak your mind about me, because while having my food, I can digest it. He knows that she might not have some good words for him. So with the good food, I can digest your words. Then howsoever you speak it, thou speakest among other things, I shall digest it. So while having my dinner, it doesn't matter what I say, because I will eat it along with the food, means I will swallow it or digest it with the good food. To this Jessica says, well, I'll set you forth. So she says that, yes, I will set you forth your different qualities. So, dear children, this is where Act 3, Scene 5 comes to an end, and also Act 3 is completed. So, with this, I have completed Act 1, Act 2 and Act 3, which completes the journey of 3 acts of Merchant of Venice. All my videos are there in my YouTube channel. You can take your time and go through all of them. Do like, subscribe and share with your friends. Keep on watching this video again and again so that your doubts are cleared, and when you see children, when you are watching the video, you should portray in your mind all the characters. So in that way, your learning will be fast. Hope this video is helpful for you in your studies. Thank you.